Hi, my name is Taylor, and I'll be honest, I really don't know a whole lot about real estate, but I've done quite a bit of research on commercial real estate, and here's what I've been able to come up with. So commercial real estate is really any property that's used to generate revenue, and these are generally a lot more expensive than the residential real estates. Because they do generate so much revenue. Some examples that I've included of commercial real estate are office buildings, stores, malls, and any other sort of workplace that you can think of. The first thing that I wanted to talk about when it comes to commercial real estate, now that we've kind of defined what it is the global real estate position and where it's currently standing right now. And one of the articles that I found was written by a guy named Bob White, who's a real estate analyst, and he talked about how global real estate has actually increased quite a bit recently, and some of the data that he collected actually supported that global real estate has risen by 8.3% in the past year alone. And many of the cities some of the cities that have contributed the most towards this growth is San Francisco, Hong Kong, Amsterdam, and Sydney. So you can see that it's cities from really all around the world. It's not just one particular country that's dominating it. So here is a graph demonstrating the commercial real estate growth in the United States, each point on the graph representing the percentage change from the previous year. So as you can see, there's a pretty massive dip in 2009, and that's when the economy crashed, and of course real estate prices dropped quite a bit, but within a year or two the United States was able to climb out of that and actually make some pretty dramatic increases. But as you can see, the United States does seem to have a pretty good growth rate, definitely above the zero line, which means that it's positive. Some future possibilities, and this is some things that I've researched and found on websites, and also some of my own personal opinions, is that I really think that's probable that many shopping places such as malls are going to become obsolete, and that's because of places like Amazon and other online shopping places that are really just making things so much more convenient to buy and just stay at home, and you have a much larger selection, making going to a mall not really necessary in other shopping places. And then you can see I put a Blockbuster logo up in the top, and that's to illustrate my second point, that a lot of entertainment companies are going to go out of business in the near future, in my personal opinion, and they do own quite a bit of commercial real estate, and that's because a lot of people are just streaming and downloading entertainment directly to their devices at home now, which really gets rid of the need to go out and to purchase those things from stores. However, even with companies that are becoming outdated due to innovation and new technologies and such and conveniences, it seems that commercial real estate has managed to continue increasing, and it's my personal prediction that commercial real estate will always go up and will always hold valuable, regardless of which business is holding it at the time. And that's all for the presentation. Thanks for listening. And also, here are a couple of the sources that I use, well actually all the sources that I used in making this.